What has been said by the chairman and the ranking member will be reaffirmed and reflected. Russia perceives its past efforts as successful and views the 2018 U.S. midterm elections as a potential target. We continue to see Russian activities designed to exacerbate social and political fissures in the United States. In the next year, we assess Russia will continue to use propaganda, social media, false flag personas, sympathetic spokesmen, and other means of influence to try to build on its wide range of disruptive operations.
And thank you both, gentlemen, for your service, your testimony. And to your knowledge, are you aware of a formal meeting of the NSC in which this issue was not only discussed, but formal recommendations to counter this malign activity were presented to the President for decisions?
It's a whole-of-government approach. I have discussed it personally with the President of the United States. He has said, I assume you're doing your job, all of you who head up these agencies relative to cyber, but if you need for me to say, direct you to do it, do it. The White House is engaged and has been.
Department of Defense, but, you know, it starts at the top.
Thank you both for being here. Director Coates, it's always nice to see you back in the Senate. There
obviously is concern about this ongoing effort of Russians to interfere with our elections. The White House is well aware of that, as we all are, and agencies have been tasked to address this. The meeting that I just talked about also included our working with the state and local officials, election officials, relative to protections to put in.
I don't want to interrupt, but that's a direct contradiction.
The NSA, which Admiral Rogers directs, is one component of many agencies that are involved. DHS really has taken the lead on this. The White House has been engaged on this. The Department of Defense, other agencies have been engaged on this.
So can you tell this committee what is being done to respond? Is that something you can tell us in this open hearing so that I can reassure my constituents that we are, in fact, trying to address this?
Much of what is being done or is being examined to be done would fall in a classified area that I would be happy to address in a classified session. Well, as I said earlier, this is more of a whole of government, and this is an ongoing process in terms of how we put together a strategy and a policy as to deal with this and to counter this.
I'm not aware.
Each agency is well aware of the need that is impacted, is well aware of the need to do this. But as I did say, you know, one coherent strategy work between the executive branch and the congressional branch has not been put in place yet.
Do you think there should be a lead agency, maybe the State Department?